Hey guys, Barbara here. Is Google Classroom sending you too many emails? Let's sort it out. Each time you post something in Google Classroom, an email gets sent. Each time work is submitted in Google Classroom, an email is received. If you are running multiple classes, these notifications can clog up your mailbox. You have the ability to customize what email notifications you get in Google Classroom through your Google Classroom settings. In this video, I'll show you how to do that, as well as a few extra bits and pieces that are good to know about. Start from your Google Classroom homepage. When you click on the hamburger in the top left, your menu will open and you will see any classes that you are teaching or enrolled in. Scroll right down to the bottom of this area until you see your settings. Click on your settings and they will open. This is where you will customize the different notifications that you get. At the top, you will see that you can choose to turn email notifications completely off should you wish to do so. Alternatively, scroll down and look at all the different options that you have available. For example, it's a really good idea to keep some of these on so that you get notified when a student is trying to reach out. So keeping on the comment emails is a good idea. However, you can adjust these ones as you wish. Your students have the ability to customize their classroom notifications in the same way as well. At the bottom of the screen, you will see the class notifications here. When you expand this area, you will see all the different classes that you are teaching, and you will notice they are automatically all toggled on. If you don't want to receive notifications for specific classes, simply toggle these off and only leave the ones that you would like notifications for. Let's go back to the hamburger and explore a few more things. At the top of this section, where it says classes that you are teaching, you will see the option to review. When you click on that, you will see all the assignments that you are teaching across all of your classes. Here, you will be able to see the ratio of those who have handed it in, those who have the assignment still assigned, whether you have marked it or returned the work. You will notice that at the top of the screen, you can customize which classes you see here too. Simply select this little drop down and you can choose to only see a specific class. This is a great way to get a quick overview of all the assignments that have been posted in Google Classroom and where your students are at. It also gives you a good idea of what work you still need to do. When you click on one of these assignments, it will open straight to the assignment screen and you can begin grading straight away. If you would like to use this preview to help you keep track of the work that you need to work on and what you have completed, you can use these three dots over here to move an assignment from your To Review section to the Reviewed section. That assignment will now disappear from this view, and when you head over to the Reviewed section, you will see it there. You can choose if you would like to see one specific class or all of your classes from here too. If you are enrolled in classes, or if you would like to help your students keep track of their work in a similar way, head to your hamburger and in the section that says Enrolled, you will see the option To Do. Here, you will notice that you have the same drop-down to choose one specific class. Below this is where you will get an overview of all the work that is due and the assignments that you need to complete. If you have a look at the bottom of the screen, these numbers will change. Here, you will be able to help your students manage their workflow by prioritizing what is due this week, next week, or later. Having this kind of overview helps you and your students to manage your time more effectively. At the top of the screen, you will see missing work as well as completed work. When we head back to your hamburger now, you will notice at the bottom of this menu is an option for archived classes. When you are finished teaching a class, you can archive it and it will move to this archived section. This will help you to keep control of what you see on your classroom landing page so that you only see those classes that are active. If you have archived a class and you want to open it and launch it again, you can do that from here. Simply click on the three dots and you will be able to restore that class. Archiving a class does not get rid of the student's work. That work will always be available to you in your Google Classroom Drive folder in Google Drive. You will be able to access these folders using this little folder icon over here. If we head back to the menu and up to classes, you will see that each of these classrooms has a 3 dots. When you click on it, you will see a number of options available to you. Here, you can copy the invitation link for the class instead of getting it from your settings. You can edit the name, make a copy of the class, archive it, or leave the class. If you would like to reorder how your classes appear on the screen, you can simply drag and rearrange them as you need. At the top here, you will see that you have your to-do section, the review section, and a link to your classroom calendars. Let's open a class to explore a few more handy features. On the left-hand side of your stream is a section for work that is due soon. This is another visual indication that can help your students to manage their time more effectively. If you head over to the Classwork tab, from the Create button, you will see the option to reuse a post. When you do this, all the classes that you are currently teaching and even those that you have archived will appear. You are able to open any one of these classes and all the posts and assignments will open that appear on that class's Classwork tab. If you would like to reuse one of these posts instead of creating it again, simply select the post that you are looking for, and then a really important little checkbox to tick at the bottom is to create a new copy of all of the attachments. This is really useful if you have things that you have attached to the class and you want to ensure that the class you are posting to has their own set. When you are ready, select Reuse. That assignment will open with everything that you had set on it. Be sure to make a copy of the attachments should you need to do so. Edit it as you need, and when you are ready, choose to assign or schedule it for later. No need to redo the post each time, simply reuse them. The final thing I would like to cover before closing off is how to get an overview of a student's work. From the People tab, you will see each of your students in your class. When you click onto one of their names, a page will open. Here, you can get an overview of all of that student's work. You are able to view assignments that are handed in, returned, or missing. If you have a student who has a number of outstanding assignments and you would like to make contact with them and send them an overview of their work, use this email icon from here. When you do this, a little email window will open and you can type them a message. When you choose to include the student's work, a summary of it will be added too. Let's switch over to the student view to see what that looks like. Notice how it shows the message you typed them at the top, and then this is what the overview looks like in the form of a progress report. They will now be able to see an overview of all the work that they have in their class.